Hello everyone, this is Bella again, and I have some more industrial piercing questions that I'm going to answer today. Alright, one of the biggest questions is the difference between hypertrophic scars, I think I'm saying that right, and keloids. Hypertrophic scars are just trauma scarring, and they can go away like depending on a couple days, couple weeks, just depending on how you take care of it and not to touch them too much. They look like this. I'm going to show you. A lot of people have them on their industrial. There are these little bumps right here, and it looks pretty bad. But I'm not going to touch it because that would like hurt really bad and it would mess it up. And I have one right there. And I think I've got, yeah, and I've got one right there on the top, see? But they go away. I've had many different kinds. I've had huge ones down here and stuff since I've had this, and I've had it since December, and they still come occasionally. I can now sleep on my ear, and yeah, it kind of hurts a little bit, but I still gotta be careful. But biggest way to get rid of hypertrophic scars is tea tree oil. And you can get this at Walgreens for $11.99, and you just need to use like a couple drops on a Q-tip and do it once a day, because if you do it twice a day it'll dry out the piercing too much and actually irritate it more and make it worse. You just need to, just dab it on there and like go to sleep or something. Do it at night. And keloids are like really big bumps, and you can Google them and see what they look like. They mostly occur on people with darker skin. And you can Google them and see what they look like. They mostly occur on people with darker skin, and they occur mostly on the earlobes, not up here. But I've seen people that have them in their cartilage and stuff, so that's a big problem. And there's really no cure for keloids. You can't really get rid of them. So when going to your piercer, make sure that the bump hurts, If it doesn't hurt, then you've got a serious problem. I mean, keloids can be surgically removed, but they can't like go down with swelling and stuff like that. So that's a big problem. I went to my piercer. He's really great. He's Eric Cross at Ink City, here where I live, and he's amazing. And I went to him about 6 times. He didn't charge me for any of the times I went. I mean, like, my piercing was only $30, and then that's it. And yeah, like I came in or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, you've got hypertrophic scarring." He's like, "It's not a big deal." So he kind of like took care of it. He kind of like messed with it and like released some of the buildup of fluid, but don't do that on your own. About the 6th time I went, he said, "Well, if you really want, I can replace it with 2 shorter bars. You can go online and get 2 labret studs." Make sure the flat part is on the inside, and you can do that, and it will cut down on healing or whatever. Make it a little easier, but don't use 2 tongue rings because they kind of overlap. It's just, unless you get like a really long ear, then it's not going to work. But yeah, I hope that helps everybody, and try not to panic. If you've got a hypertrophic scar, it'll go away in a couple weeks just with the tea tree oil, or chamomile tea bags can also work, just to lay them on there for like 10 minutes or something. Alright, thank you guys for watching.